It feels like it's been forever since Global or JP has received a friend summon LR. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and try and predict when the next friend summon LR will drop. I feel like it's definitely due. We're going to look at, when the release dates of all the other LRs from the friend summon banners have dropped and all that good stuff. And then we're going to hop into some speculation and see what they could possibly bring. And of course, it's going to be mixed with what's coming next for Global and JP in terms of upcoming celebrations and so on. So let's hop straight into this. Here we have the the OG friend summon, right? We have the Hercule, who didn't actually have an LR. He wasn't even an LR. He was, Hercule was here before Android 17 and 18. However, he wasn't an LR just yet. And then the friend summon banner updated, and we got LR Android 17 and 18. Hercule was still there, but Hercule was on LR. As you guys can see, it just says, pull these guys, and they can become an LR through Awakening. And then they gave Hercule an LR, so now there's two LRs here. After this, during the 30th anniversary, they updated the friend summon LRs, friend summon banner. This is why every time you hear, every time they update this, you hear all YouTubers say, be careful, because when they did this, when they updated the friend summon banner and allowed you to get, Grand Kais and stuff like that through summoning, literally immediately after, okay, because remember, this is the 30th anniversary for Global, they dropped Great Sandman 1 and 2. Like, legitimately almost, right at, maybe a few weeks or something like that. But they let you drain your friend points, and then they dropped LR Great Sandman 1 and 2, okay? And then after this, they updated it again. Everyone was, a little bit on the fence to see if they were going to drop a new LR, which they didn't. And then ever since then, they have updated it again and, gave us a lot of bonuses when it comes to summoning, which I will say they did not release an LR after this. In my opinion, the reason why they didn't release an LR after these two updates was because I think they knew that we knew that if they, because again, remember, when they updated it before, they dropped an LR literally right after, and no one had friend points. A lot of people didn't have friend points, so they caught on to that, I think, and they're trying to throw us off a little bit. But I'm telling you guys right now, I really feel like an LR from the friend summon is right around the corner, and I want to warn everyone with this video right now. So let's just take a look at the dates when these LRs actually drop. So LR Android 17 and 18 dropped 2016, okay, 2016 on JP and 2017 on Global. So these are very, very old LRs. And then the year after that, which was, I guess, basically the same year for JP, but JP got LR Hercule. I mean, it's just Hercule, but LR Hercule and Boo. Let's call it LR Hercule and Boo. They dropped on this 2017, and Global got this also on 2017. So Global got two friend summon LRs in the year 2017, but JP got one 2016 and one in 2017. And then LR Great Sandman 1 and 2 dropped. They dropped the same time for both Global and JP, which is the 21st of August, and you guys already know. During the 21st of August, when it's the 21st of August, it's like the anniversary is technically already over, and we're slowly starting to transition into the download celebration, right? But notice how these came out on both Global and JP, which leads me to believe that the next friend summon LR will come out during a joint celebration, okay? But as you guys can see, when it comes to JP, they got one 2016, 2017, and 2018. It's currently 2021, Dokkan, alright? So we're almost coming up upon 3 years since we've seen a friend summon LR, which is exactly why I think a friend summon LR could literally be announced at any second. So the question is, what LR could they bring? Before we look at that, we have to see what celebrations have Global and JP shared and what that means for upcoming celebrations. So if we take a look at the download celebrations are really big celebrations that both Global and JP share. Saiyan Day is also a celebration where Global and JP share, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But if we take a look at download celebration, I think download celebration is definitely the most likely moment that a friend summon LR could drop that both Global and JP will share. So during the 250 million download celebration, it was Namek themed. Now, granted, it was a Goku and Frieza that awakened past their Super Saiyan forms, which is obviously not canon to the Namek saga. But again, like as you can see here, Goku and Frieza, like this is Namek saga, as you guys can see right there. Then the 300 million, download celebration was centered around the Cell saga. So we start to see a pattern here, right? And then, I mean, this isn't like the $350 million celebration, but this is basically the worldwide celebration campaign. Because, I mean, I'm assuming that they just can't keep up with the name. Like, because if they name this 350, then they'd have to assume the next one's 400. So just calling it a worldwide celebration campaign is definitely a smart idea. But as you guys can see, it was Majin Buu Saga celebration. It was Majin Buu Saga themed, my bad. So what this means to me is that since these are going in order, like I think it only makes sense, okay, that the next celebration, the next worldwide celebration will be themed around Battle of Gods. Now, Battle of Gods makes a lot of sense because, hear me out, they've been buffing movies, guys. They've been buffing the movie heroes and movie bosses for quite some time. LR Turles and Squad, LR Bojack, Pycon and Janemba, like they've been buffing movies for quite some time. So I think movie heroes and movie bosses will definitely be the download celebration theme. Now, let's take a quick step back, okay? Because remember, Saiyan Day is literally coming up next month. Saiyan Day is a celebration that both Global and JP share. So, since we know that God Goku is a possibility for Saiyan Day, and let's just assume that it's God Goku from the Dragon Ball Saga, and we also know that we take a look at these other LRs, right? The LRs that already dropped, and we see that they're joined forces units, right? 17 and 18. Now, I mean, Hercule, it's not Hercule and Buu, but it is Hercule and Buu. So technically a joined forces unit. And then Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, another joined forces unit. They love to drop joined forces units on these banners. So the question is, what LR could they possibly drop? If they're going to drop one now for Saiyan Day, I do think a Coat Goku and a Coat Vegeta will work very, very, very well. They are a joined forces unit. If you ask, what categories could they possibly lead? I have a categories thing pulled up right here. I think Coat Goku and Coat Vegeta, in my honest opinion, if we just go down here a little bit, I know the categories are down here. I think they can easily lead joined forces and movie heroes. Now, again, they are free to play LR, so they're not going to be too crazy, but I think they can do joined forces and movie heroes category, key 4 and 120% to all stats, right? That's a nice, solid buff for both of these categories. Don't introduce any new categories, just add these two categories right here. I think I'd be very, very happy with that. And again, Coat Goku and Coat Vegeta, I think it would be really, really hype, especially if Saiyan Day is centered around the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, right? Now, what if Coat Goku and Coat Vegeta had like a transformation mechanic or something where we saw this, right? Battle damage, Blue Goku, and battle damage, Blue Vegeta. Now, this could drop as his own LR, right? It doesn't have to be a transforming one. This seems a little bit less likely to me, in my opinion. But again, you really never know. You really never know what they could drop for the Friend Summit, all right? Because a while back, if you told me that LR STR Super Vegeta would have been free to play, I would have told you, you have 0 IQ, right? But they did it. So anything is possible from these Friend Summits. I'm telling you right now, everything is possible. So if this comes as an LR from the Friend Summit, again, joined forces and movie heroes, I think, are very, very possible leads. I don't really see them leading like Realm of Gods. I don't think Realm of Gods needs another leader right now. I do think that joined forces and movie heroes definitely need the buff. So let me know what you guys think about those two right there. Next, okay. I mean, we could see a Paragus and like a Broly, but I don't really think so since that's already a card. But let's move into Battle of Gods, right? Battle of Gods. There isn't really a duo moment, right? There's a moment where all the Z fighters, quote unquote, take on Beerus. So I mean, remember Gohan got literally one-shotted. Buu was fighting, Beerus for quite some time, but there was no really like duo presence. So what I really thought of, like, Bulma and Vegeta. This would be a excellent time to release an LR. Like the LR is Bulma and Vegeta, and turn one, we see an animation play where Beerus, backhands Bulma, and we see Rage Vegeta, okay? Now, this, in my opinion, would be super, super, super sick, and they can make this unit like extremely broken. Like, I would love this, dude. Imagine turn 1 Bulma and Vegeta, that's the name of the card, and then again the moment that they appear on the field, Beerus backhands Bulma, and boom, we have Rage Vegeta. Now, if this unit were to come out, I think there's 2 possibilities, okay, for category leads. Full power, which makes a lot of sense because, you know, it was stated that he was stronger than Goku at the time, and I think that's the strongest that we've ever seen Vegeta before, you know, Resurrection F and stuff like that. So I think full power, I think it's fair to say he brought his full power there. So full power is a category he can definitely lead, but I also really want to see a buff for Exploding Rage, dude. Exploding Rage is a category that, I mean, it's not that it's bad, but it needs more representation, it needs more options for leaders. And a free-to-play leader, dude, full power and Exploding Rage category key for 120%, right? Like, it's good because it's giving options for leaders for these categories that not many people run, right? So I'm here. Look, I am a big fan, a big fan of, you know, adding new units, but not adding new categories. Just let's buff the categories that already exist in the game. So let me know what you guys think about this, right? I think these two happening is a very good possibility. Now, there was another duo, you know, moment, kind of, in the Battle of Gods, and that's when we had Goten and Trunks fuse, you know, into Gotenks and then Super Saiyan immediately. And this reminds me immediately of this LR Vegeta, right? Because we had base form Goku, base form Vegeta, who in the animation they fuse to Vegeta and instantly go Super Saiyan, right? If you think about it, if you take a quick second to think about it, right? They're on joined forces. So like this unit could easily be on joined forces. Now I do understand if you pull this guy, not if you pull, because it's a friend summon, so eventually you will get him, right? But well, hopefully you don't get bad RNG. But if you had, like, if this guy did end up existing, you wouldn't be able to run them with the LR current, like the current AGL LR Goten and Trunks, which to me is perfectly fine, dude. Like, I really don't care because they're not really the greatest, anyways. However, with them EZAing LR Goten, LR Go Frieza, they can give an EZA to the LR Goten and Trunks any time of the year, anytime. So we never really know, but as of right now, I would love to see a Goten and Trunks join forces. That's the card art. And turn 1, dude, they fuse into Gotenks and instantly go Super Saiyan, right? So now you have a Super Saiyan Gotenks. To me, that would be really cool. It is Battle of Gods. Again, if we take a look at what categories he could possibly lead, I mean, like, he could be movie heroes. I mean, I don't really necessarily see him being movie heroes. I think Fusion is a good possibility for Fusion. If we scroll all the way down, Hybrid Saints is another good one too. He could lead Hybrid Saints. He could also lead Special Pose, right? I don't know which ones of these it would be. I don't really see it being anything else. I wouldn't really call him, like, I wouldn't really say he's a savior. Not special. Like, he's not any. I mean, yeah. I don't really. Super Saiyans, I guess, counts, right? Because he will be Super Saiyan literally turn 1 if they make it the way I'm saying it. So I do think him leading Fusion, I think, is good. Fusion category key 420%. Like, I think that's a very solid free to play leader skill. Probably make him a little bit difficult of a grind or something, but full power. Not full power. Sorry, but Fusion. He can lead Fusion. He can lead Hybrid Saiyans. Or he can lead joined forces maybe, or again movie. I don't know if you want to go with movie heroes, but I really do think that Special Pose needs another leader. So let me know what you guys think. These are all my ideas when it comes to possible LRs that could drop during Saiyan Day or even during the worldwide celebration that'll happen later on in August. I do think that we are overdue, completely overdue for a new Friend Summon LR, and I think that this year we're definitely going to get one. The question is when, and I do think that it'll coincide with whatever celebration is currently happening. So if it's for Saiyan Day, we're going to get a Saiyan related LR if that's the case, and then if it's during the Battle of Gods celebration, which let's just assume that's what's happening, then I think the LR will be catered to a Battle of Gods. So you guys heard it here. Let me know what you guys think will drop in the comment section below. Let me know what LRs you would like to see from the Friend Summons. Keep in mind that they have been joined forces for the most part, so try and keep it towards joined forces. But dude, like, if I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? Because they could break this joint forces bomb like thing that they got going on, right? It's not confirmed that they're only going to drop joint forces LRs there, but from what it seems, that's what they're trying to aim for. Like, friend summon is going to be for joint forces LR. So again, let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.